what's up, Rory?
Rory, what up?
How's it going, man?
Fuck up? Nobody. Why y'all take
Oh, come on, Rory. We know who you are, man.
Yo, chat, what would y'all classify 42 Doug's build at, man? I asked it on the gram, but if you were making a character on 2K20 or 21, and you had to make the build of 42 Doug, if you don't know, he's the gentleman over the left side of the picture right there. What attributes would you pick to come up with that shape? I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, 42 Doug's one of them niggas that, listen, you got to foul that nigga every time. You can't let that nigga beat you in basketball. No way. Also, I keep telling y'all, all the gangsters I be knowing, none of them are buff and super in shape. They're either skinny as fuck because they're broke and they're too busy killing to eat, or they're shaped like a refrigerator and a bag of milk. Real talk. Built like a smart car, but they'll shoot. Real talk. Like, he got the build of a gangster. I've never seen a buff gangster. I've never seen, like, yo, gangsters don't go to the gym. Who the fuck? How could you catch your op lacking if you're in the gym doing fucking squats? Huh? You worried about leg day. The gangsters worried about giving their op a Legos. Like, come on. I've never seen a gangster really that's in the gym all the time, brother. So it's either two builds, extra skinny or just completely sloppy and out of shape. This picture makes me think this nigga 42 Doug's a gangster, okay? Because he don't look like the boxing type. He definitely don't look like the running type. He definitely don't look like the athletic type at all. He look like the nigga that's going to put you 6 feet under with the pistol. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you, man. Somebody said Dusty LaCane. I guess Pop Smoke, well, that's Pop Smoke like twin. Pop Smoke was like, yeah, Pop Smoke and 50 were like the only buff niggas. But remember, 50 got shot like 9 times. He had to go to rehabilitation. He had to go to all type of shit to get his body back right because his shit wasn't really working. I shot 9 times. And then Pop Smoke, he got an excuse. Remember when he was 14 and they like what did they took his chain? That nigga was probably like he was probably swinging on every jungle gym in New York. Wait until he see them niggas again, bro. And he probably didn't want to catch a homie. So you knew he was gonna beat them niggas up on the one-on-one. But for the most part, gangsters been like E40. No kizzy. I'm to tell you the truth. They either been like E40 or skinny like who's really skinny? Like Young Boy. Young Boy is hella skinny. All right, what's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? I'm not even done playing music yet. But I really apologize for last night. I was tired. I don't know if it was the Henny Henny do put me to sleep a little bit. I was drinking earlier. I fell asleep. That's why I'm late to even this stream. So the first 30 minutes I'm not gonna drink. I'll probably drink afterwards. I don't know. The bottle of Henny's right here, you know. Nice little kiss. It's hilarious watching 42 Doug play basketball. 42 Doug look like a nigga who like he comes to the park with his big brother, and like you know you could block all his shots, but his big brother just looking at you like, yo, let him play, let him shoot. Yo, let him shoot. What you doing? So, like, you guarding him, but you're not really guarding him because you know you can swat every shot. Like, you get the fuck out of here, nigga. You know? Like, that's what it kind of remind me of. But, again, he a gangster, so you might not want to block his shot. He might shoot your ass. He might shoot you. He might shoot you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, good afternoon, people. I'm going through the songs I like. Name some songs y'all like, because if y'all realize about my stream, by the way, thank a lot of y'all for the subs when we just got on. If you realize when I start up a stream, I play pretty much the same kind of songs, and I play those songs for the next like 4 or 5 streams, and I get a couple new songs. So let me know what songs is buzzing for you right now that I should play, because really, I'm going to play pretty much the same shit. You get me? I'm really fucking with the... I'm really fucking with this shit. Let me get it without the fucking ad. I still don't have ad blocker or nothing like that. Yeah, I do play the same songs. I'm sorry. Oh, up the score, Lil Durk. By the way, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that Lil Durk concert. Did I talk about Lil Durk concert? Should we talk about it before or should I play 2 more songs? We still got people coming in. People still getting notifications. You get me? Not really. I'm not sipping yet, but you know what I mean? I'm hydrated. Feel me? 2 more songs and then we get into some shit. Now, I talked about it, but we didn't really dig into this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I briskly, just because I knew I was a little tired. Yo, oh shit. Leo Cedar, thank you for the $50 to act. Thank you for the financial advice. I put my life savings into Dogecoin in February. Made a couple $100,000. You changed my life. Really? Appreciate you, my guy. Well, actually, I'll give a Doge update right now. Chat. I don't know if you guys, you know, I encourage the people in my Discord. If you haven't got into Discord, just ! Discord. You guys got to go check it out. There's everything in there. There's fuckery. There's people dating. I ain't gonna lie, a couple niggas got caught with some trannies. Niggas beefing. There's all type of Yo, the Discord might be more lit than the stream. Like, the Discord is its own entity. Now, again, I'm gonna always warn y'all, like, if you just like the stream and crack a couple light jokes and dip, the Discord might not be for you. Because you gonna go in the Discord and it's gonna be a whole nother, like, half a day of your life. Every day you're gonna be committed to it. Because there's a lot of shit to see. There's a beef every day. Okay, somebody's getting exposed every day. Somebody's getting cussed out. Niggas is falling in love with possible transformers. We don't know. So you guys can definitely do that. But also what's good in the Discord is there is a section. I made a section for financial advice. And again, I know I'm a YouTuber. I'm a media personality. So you don't gotta listen to me. And by the way, I don't post really anything in there. But it's suggestions on if you have extra money, what to invest in. And I gotta be honest with y'all. We're living in a unique time. Like, you know, like I just sent my mom some money. And I just think about my mom's whole life. Like, all she's ever done to get, like, other than now, you know, I'm glad I'm well off. I could send her money and shit, right? But, like, my mom just used to just work 3 jobs just to get money, right? Like, she doesn't know anything about investments. Like, maybe some of your parents too. Like, the only way they could think of ever getting rich or getting money is, like, just keep working, keep working, keep working. Man, like, we're living in the age where, like, you're seeing a bunch of young millennials, like, just saying, yo, I got, like, $3,000. Let me just throw it on this app and just let it sit there. And maybe I'm giving up a few, like, pleasures in life for, like, 2 months because that's $3,000 I'm not going to be able to use as being invested. And you turn around in 4 or 5 months, that shit is worth $100,000. We're living in a very special and unique time. Like, honestly, look at Fulio's story. We're gonna look at all that. Don't worry. That is crazy. I feel like I'm not only investing for myself, I'm investing for my mom, for my whole family, who might not be too much in the digital space and being all up on crypto and even the stock. Like, my mom be calling me and be like, hey, dude, like, make sure you got, like, you know, a retirement. Like, and I'm like, Mom, fuck a retirement shit. I'm getting my money. My money's in the streets. My money's being invested in all these things, and I'm not putting in some company's hands to be like, oh, this is my retirement fund. The fuck? But we're living in a different time. So, you know, if you have invested, and by the way, Dogecoin right now is going crazy. Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency. Allegedly or supposedly was made up to just kind of be, it was kind of like fluff. Like, it was like, it didn't have a purpose when people made it up. But like with everything in life, it's about supply and demand. Shit got lit. Elon Musk is tweeting about it. Everybody's tweeting about it. Market cap keep going up, which means people keep trying to buy it. The volume is going up. It went from being worth less than a cent, 1 cent, to like in 6 months or so, and I don't know the exact time period, to now being worth over or close to 40 cents. So think about it. Even if you bought it when it was 1 cent, and now it's almost 40 cents. If you put in $10 then, your money has tripled times 40. Or not tripled, but has grown times 40. So you put in $10 then, now you got 400. I don't like do too much stock. Like, I don't really, you know, because broke bums like Rory be all up in the niggas' pocket. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you, with crypto and Dogecoin, I put in $30,000 when it was about like 4 cents. that shit's worth right now. I'm looking at it like I want to like take it out every second. It's worth $250,000. 30 grand to $250,000. What the fuck? That shit is mind blowing. So again, I encourage all you young millennials who are like, if you on these apps all day, you got more than, if you on TikTok all day doing goofy dances, you have way more than enough time to learn a little bit about these things that could get your bread up. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. All right, cool. We're gonna look at Fulio's. Somebody said don't sell. If that shit hit $1, which means I'm gonna have like close to 600,000. I'm down with the hold. But shit, if I turn 30 grand into $500,000, I'm just saying. Okay. I'm not no financial advisor, by the way. Please don't follow me verbatim. Do your own independent research. I can only give you a testimony of what's happened with me. And by the way, thank you to my guy who I donated. Clearly, he's been having some good results. Anyway. Yo, what are y'all typing? Somebody said buy Safe Moon. Safe Moon ain't on, like, I stick with Coinbase or Robinhood. You got to get this other shit called Binance to get it. Like, and I'm wondering when Coinbase. So I know people want to get it early, but you know, I'm not just randomly, like, when I invest, I usually try to put either tens of thousands in. You know what I mean? You always got to be wary that you could lose all your money. But I really like that, you know, especially for young millennials of color, we have a chance to use disposable income not to buy overpriced Jordans and Yeezys. A nigga will spend a $1,400 on some exclusive pair of Yeezys or Jordans. Nigga, you better get over that fucking shoe fetish you got and put that shit in the stock market or at least some crypto. Are you dumb? Niggas be thinking they're Warren Buffett or some Steve Jobs or Elon Musk when they flip a 400 pair of sneakers for $1,400. Nigga, what would you consider a nigga who flipped 30 grand to 250? That's what I'm saying. Hey, use your disposable income and look into this. That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. I'm gonna look at Fulio's story. What's on Fulio's story? Let's look at this shit. I wanted to play my song though, man. Y'all hating on me. This is my shit. Okay, it's running the ad anyway. Fulio. Fulio. Okay. First of all, let me look at it on my phone. Because I don't want none of y'all give me no TOS shit. You feel me? Is it TOS? Yo, I seen, was that Notorious Dre? Who just said, like, he's up some bands too? Yo, he did the dopest thing. So for Christmas, I gave a bunch of y'all some money, right? Yo, the money I got, I gave him. He said, yo, he threw that shit right in the market. Let that shit start growing for him. I'm pretty sure he'd probably double or triple that money. That boy winning. That boy, yo, let me tell you this, man. I want my audience to be copying yours and all that type of shit. I can't have my audience looking like Ruri. I don't want no bums around me. If you surround yourself with bum ass niggas like Ruri and Mealy Moore, you gonna be a bum too. So I want y'all to be getting them. I want y'all to get bands. When I see my nigga Grand Wizard, Henny Demics, Chat nigga, when I see them getting them bands, I'm like, I like this. No, I like this. No, I like this. I really like this. We all supposed to be getting money together. You feel me? That's just how it is. Hold on, let me read the bits. And the great thing about the stock market, right? Bro, you actually probably make more money by just spreading the word. Usually when people find like a lick, you only make money if you keep quiet. Like if you tell anybody else, it's going to like dampen your shit. No, everybody could eat. Like let niggas get up in this bitch. You feel me? Yo, Notorious Dre say, yo, we up in those. You say I turned 2K to 16K. I'm not selling till it hits $10. Holy. Yo, Swag Diesel, thank you for the 100 bits, yo. He said, yo, play that Diamonds Dancing. Wait, you talking about Diamonds Dancing, the old song by Drake and Future? He said, that go. Wait, what song is that go? I was listening to that recently. You're talking about all of the slime language too, Joy. We didn't do a listening party for that. All right, bet. Moderation says, hope you ain't sell your Bitcoin. No. Well, I'm late to Bitcoin. I thought about buying it when it was at 10,000. Remember when it was like hovering around 10? I was like, bro, this shit ain't finna go nowhere. It's just about to stall out around 10. I'm not buying it. Then the shit hopped to 20, then to 30. I'm a little embarrassed, but I finally bought Bitcoin when it was like 40 grand, 40, 45. These days, every week I buy like $5,000 of Bitcoin. Like it just buys it. You know what I mean? Like I don't even see it. Which I'm hoping that in a couple of years, that's a really long play. I'm hoping in a couple of years, like, you know, it triples again and then my money's tripled, right? I always thought that Ethereum, so when people were jumping on the Bitcoin wave, I jumped on the Ethereum wave because I thought Ethereum was eventually going to get to like 20,000. I don't know if that'll ever be the case, but I do have a bunch of Ethereum and Litecoin as well. You know, I just bought some shit called Algo. But anyway, listen, chat. When you talking shit about these bum ass niggas, you gotta be smart. You gotta be financially savvy, man. Because trust me, you can't have me delivering DoorDash. Yo, a nigga screenshot. Yo, Akademiks is pulling up in a fucking Kia. Here's his license plate with your fucking Uber Eats. It's over for me. You get me? I can't go out like Rory. No way. Let me see. Moderation says, don't hold Doge too long, bro. It said after tomorrow will drop hard. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gorilla gluing my motherfucking hand to my phone. Like the whole day. You might not see me post a single Instagram shit. I'm on it the whole day. As soon as it starts to dip. But for today, we good. You know what I mean? My target price tomorrow, if we hit $1, I ain't gonna be greedy. But Notorious Dre said he not selling till it hits $10. That nigga's in it for the long haul. All right, cool. Our Hard on Thots Capo. He says W King. By the way, remind me, we got to talk about the Godfather today. We got to talk about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels said some interesting stuff. Even though it's the Godfather, we're going to have to analyze it because, you know, we are, despite sometimes my actions may not reflect it, we are the Hard on Thots conglomerate. We had to kind of, you know what I mean? We had to kind of like dampen it down when they was trying to get us the fuck out of here. But trust me, we're still on. Yo, Swag Jedi, thank you for the tier 1 sub 52 months in a row. God damn, Swag Jedi. That's loyalty right there. 52 months. That's almost 5 years. Lord, appreciate you, brother. Tristan, thank you for the Prime sub. By the way, again, guys, your Tech King, he says, big 51 months, chat. He said, chat niggas undefeated. The Rory pack is hitting. Who I smoke. Rory. Oh, my God. Yo, if you guys don't know, use the Prime sub. You can get a free sub to the channel. All right. Let me just make sure y'all not about to get me banned. I don't want Fulio doing some crazy shit. Fulio. Before I show it, so I'm gonna look at it on my phone before I show it on the screen. It's probably okay, but I know sometimes y'all are trolls. What the fuck? Oh, he got a new song. Oh, okay, I can play. All right, cool. So the war in Jacksonville continues, y'all. The war in Jacksonville continues. Could anybody tell me the score? Because I listened to Julio's song, and that nigga looked like he was having a spelling bee. That nigga named every fucking thing. Like, that nigga was naming names. I think that nigga named 2 dogs and 3 cats. They clapped everybody. That nigga named the whole square block. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay? You know what I mean? Ace, Young and Ace, man, that shit sound lit. Who I smoke. Like, that shit sound lit. You know what I mean? And then, of course, what was that dude? Mr. Spinner Benz? Holy. But that nigga Julio Fulio, he was just naming all type of shit. I think that nigga might have named like a pet gerbil. Like, that nigga named everybody. Everybody, man. No fucking survivors. Real talk. Okay. Let's watch this shit. And here we go. You ready?
Jam, I give him 50 and got an axe again. So just catch him up, way back then.
It's a boy, you don't get no rep on doing drive-bys. Ace from the west, how he clicked up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other three die. Damn, I'm 2-3 high, bitch, say your goodbye. Get a boy the business like a suit in a bow tie. Like them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why. Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Damn, he kept dissing on me. What happened? Now we smoking 23. You always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you. When I see you. You always on my mind. Riding down Melvin with that iron, I don't see you. Get dead like 232. Happy birthday. We made them boys ride through the 12. I don't see nobody outside. Pussy boy, you don't get no rep on doing drive-bys. Ace from the west, how he clicked up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other 3 die. Damn, I'm 2-3 high, bitch, say your goodbye. Gator boy the business like a suit in a bow tie. Like them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why. Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Damn, he kept dissing on me. What happened? Now we smoking 23.
Yo, chat, I swear, these niggas give the motive for the killing. They give the time and the place. He was eating a burger. It was well done. Then we caught him and he was lacking. Now his ass in the ground. Like, yo, these niggas is going, these things are mad descriptive. These things are mad descriptive. It was 423. Now we smoking up. Yo, chat. Yo, these niggas is giving details that you could only know if you killed him. Like, yo, how do you know that shit, nigga? How the fuck do you know that shit? What the fuck? What the hell? Let me let the rest of this play, but then I got a little theory about this whole shit, chat. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all now. Let me pause this shit.
You always on my
Oh, nah, let me play.
You always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you. When I see you. When I. You always on my mind. Ride down Melvin with that iron, I don't see you. Get dead like 232. Happy birthday. We made them boys click up, call Key seeing me bitched up. Range blue telling in that jam. Can't so many benefits. Don't wish jail on nobody. I swear they need to free that man so he can catch a headshot. Police had red dot. I smoke.
Wait, that's for the K-Su nigga? Did he say he wants his enemy free? That he could catch a headshot? Yo, these niggas need Jesus, bro. Yo, what's going through these niggas' minds when they make these type of songs, bro? Just listen to this shit.
Now Melvin with that iron, I don't see you.
Yo, this song is so crazy. He's telling you who's gonna clap you. My boy Melvin with that iron. You know Kev got that fire. You know Steve, he be driving. What the fuck? Steve drove. Kev got the fire. Melvin got the iron. Bet. Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
I don't see.
Yo, if these niggas think that this bop ain't finna be played in court. If you think this shit ain't about to be played in court. He named, this nigga might shout out the tire pressure. The way this nigga is so descriptive. And I just got new rims. I saw that boy in them Timbs. Like, yo, this nigga's mad descriptive.
Get dead like 232. Happy birthday. We made them boys click up, call Key seeing me bitched up. Range blue telling in that jam. Can't so many benefits. Don't wish jail on nobody. I swear they need to free that man so he can catch a headshot. Police had red dot. I smoked so much, but I fell in love with dead up. Rolling Meechie in the wood. Take a nigga bite like I'm sure. You better get out of line. Kept your face shot like, goddamn, rolling me.
Did that nigga hit a falsetto while singing that somebody called a face shot? Yo, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, do these niggas believe in God? That's the first question I would ask these niggas if I ever interviewed them. Do you believe in God? This boy sounded like Fantasia hitting that note. Listen to this.
It's blue telling in that jail. Can't so many benefits. Don't wish jail on nobody. I swear they need to free that man so he could catch a headshot. Police had red dot. I smoke so much, but I feel like I was dead off. Rolling meats in the wood. Take a nigga bite like I'm sure. You better not get out of line.
Wait, chill.
Kept your face shot like, goddamn. Rolling meats in this wood. Shoot a nigga off.
Listen to how the nigga, I didn't even know he could hit that type of note.
It's blue telling and bite like I'm sure. You better not get out of line. Kept your face shot like, goddamn. Rolling meats in this wood. Shoot a nigga off his bike like shoot. When I see you, better hope we don't see you. When I.
Niggas at the alley. When I. Yo, come on, bro. Yo, imagine a nigga making this song, hitting all type of falsettos, gripping his gun hard as fuck in the studio, bro.
I'm smoking Rollo all the time. I got the dead ass on my mind when I see.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't want no. You see, that's why I ain't doing no war in Jacksonville. But this nigga Julio, I've never heard him name the same nigga twice. Every day he adds 5 niggas' names. I'm like, who these niggas? Like, he not renaming the same niggas. Like, he just new name every day.
When I see you, get deal like 2, 3, 2. When I somehow is taking over me. Me, G, and Lee.
Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Unfortunately, Young and Ace, Mr. Spinner Bent. What's some other dudes that was in that song? Who I Smoke. This is gonna spread like wildfire. Remix pop songs or soul songs and make it demonic. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, it's a remix already, so you know the original song. If you don't know the original song, it's Fantasia, When I See You. But now they're giving you the demonic version. Name me some songs that will be great for the demons to remix to diss their ops. Because I already got one, and it's right here. I got one that's right here. Look.
What did it feel like when...
You gotta just think about it. All these innocent songs about to be turned into shit clowning niggas who died. These Jacksonville niggas really need Jesus. So contagious. And because the beat started off, you remember how innocent the song was, then you hear Young and Ace talking about who I smoke. Bro, I'm telling you, they about to remix all of these songs. And truth be told, here's the sad thing about it. They're gonna get mad attention from it. Now, by the way, the Who I Smoke song got taken down. So they put it up on Spotify. It went up to 500,000 views in like two days. It got taken down because who owns the instrumental? It's owned by some pop label that made that song initially. Now, they're not gonna clear for no bunch of gangsters to ruin the cleanliness and sanctity of their track, talking about who I smoke. No, they're not gonna do that. So they removed that shit off Spotify. But truth be told, who cares if they did that? As long as you can still have it on YouTube. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, this song's one of the hottest songs out, period. Who cares if it's on Spotify? How many people know about Young and Ace and Whopper with the Chopper now? And Spinner Benz? Somebody said, yeah, it was on DSP. The last time I checked, it wasn't. The last time I checked, it wasn't. It's back on Spotify? Last time I checked, it wasn't. So I figured they were having rights issues. I'm telling you, they're not clearing that song. I'm looking right now on Spotify. Who I Smoke. Who I Smoke. Oh, it is. It's still on there. Spinner Benz. Oh, but he got put back up 3 days ago. And it's back at 500,000 views. I checked it 2 days ago because I originally added to the top of my playlist, my Cloud Tokens playlist, and it got deleted from my playlist. And when a song's deleted off the streaming platform, it's deleted out of every playlist. So this is a new look. Maybe they got their rights shit right. I don't know. Cinematics behind this. That's Johnny Shipes and them. Maybe somehow they finessed it. Okay. But all right, cool. But shit. I think this is a new wave. Apparently there's this nigga, he's been popping off recently on YouTube. It's a criminal lawyer. This is the nigga who probably submitting the evidence to the fucking cops. Yeah, I just reviewed the Who I Smoke video. I'll tell you how many crimes they're eligible for. So this nigga breaks down the videos. Listen to this shit.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's Lil Smoke, or that's Who I Smoke, by Wappa Choppa, Young Ine.
Hilarious. Chat. It's getting out of hand. I think it's a whole new genre. That's what I'm saying, chat. Whole new genre being birthed. Whole new genre kind of. It's a subset of drill, obviously, where it's like drill usually is hardcore, like aggressive shit. Now it's like, yo, we're almost making it parody. Like we're clowning your homies that are dead, and we're gonna have white kids on TikTok do a challenge smoking on your friend that we killed. This is beyond demonic, okay? Obviously, you can see Fulio trying to respond with his thing with the Fantasia shit. I could imagine Young and Ace and them, like, granted, there's real beef behind this shit, so I don't want to say none of these niggas is faking. But of course, they are making songs and music and promoting this shit, so they do want some attention, and the attention that came from this moment is gonna make it continue, unfortunately, okay? Remember when I was reacting to some videos? Actually, hold on. Do y'all want me to talk about something I might not even know this person? 051 Melly. Either I'm gonna talk about 051 Melly. I want to react to a video about him, which I don't even know if I should, because there's wild snitching in this video. Or accusations, I'll just call it. Or a video about Drake and Kendrick. I was watching just really a montage of videos where Drake was rapping and Kendrick was rapping. It was kind of like it's like a timeline of the beef and the back and forth lyrically between Drake and Kendrick. I watched it. I had an opinion on it. I wanted to see what you guys' opinion would be on the same matter and who y'all think kind of won the subliminal war, because it's been a subliminal war. Yo, niggas here 051 Melly, they're like, nigga, we don't hear about no Drake and Kendrick. Them niggas soft. Them niggas is rapping in subliminals. This nigga was a demon. Chat, remember when y'all introduced me to Trap Geek? I thought this was the video y'all was talking about. 051 Melly. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this shit. Lord Jesus. I'm glad I stopped doing the war in Chirac. And I'm glad this nigga voice don't sound nothing like mine. This nigga either works for the police or, god damn it, good luck getting a lawyer after he just did this shit. Listen to this shit. First of all, I love the music. By the way, homie, whoever you are, no beef on it. Love the music. The music is absolutely fucking great. The music is great. It's always like, it's like watching like the fucking, it's like watching one of these like documentary about like a serial killer. Like, it's just perfect picking instrumental. Listen to the voice he uses. I think he uses a voice changer, which is also great, because you know why? The thing is, with me, everybody was like, yo, who's this guy with a high-pitched voice? We fucking hate him. Then they see my face, oh, I hate Ak. This guy doesn't show his face, uses a voice changer. All he does is collect cash. You know what I mean? But listen.
Don't pick your mans up.
just because people used to come through shooting at us every day. And this block, words can't even explain, man. Can't even explain.
Yeah, man. Blue School Valley, 05 way on money. Young Money, man. They in the building.
600 boy LA, man. LA Capone, man. Get it to him, man. OC2 boys, man. Team
Number 9, man. Number 9 shooter. You hear me?
Hey, we get little bitch. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, I am Brick Squad. Brick Squad, boy. What the fuck is you talking about, boy?
You have to be willing to die or go to jail for 100 years if that's the lane that you're stepping in. You have to understand that whether you're 15, 16, you got to think like a man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be in it. Oh, you're not? Why does everybody say you're only 16 years old?
They say what they want to say.
How old are you?
300.
The story of 051 Melly, a.k.a.
What voice is this? This thing seems like he might be a killer too. The voice, like, I don't think this is a real person's voice. I think it's a computer shit. Listen to this. Listen to this. By the way, hey, I know I haven't done the war in Chirac and I stopped doing it. And I remember, people keep saying, like, I'm the one who gave Reese the name, the Grim Reaper. Okay, granted, cool. But I'm going to be very honest. After watching this, and if half the shit this nigga is saying is true about this 051 Melly character, this nigga was the Grim Reaper. Literally. This nigga was the Grim Reaper of Grim Reapers.
Grave Digger.
I might skip through some of it because this nigga made an hour-long documentary. This shit look like it's a fucking... This is all the evidence police would ever have on this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Here we go.
051 Melly, or the Grave Digger as he later became known as, was born on November 19, 1991, on the south side of Chicago. Melly, whose real name was Yarmal Williams, grew up with his brother Wu and his sister.
Alright, I'm gonna just get straight to the killings. I know that sound bad, but let me just get straight to the killings, bro. Like, my bad. Listen, it connected a lot of dots I didn't know. Like, them niggas really thought I was like an expert in Chicago. Nigga, I was reading Twitter. The fuck? Yo, Lenny Trees, thank you for the sub, bro.
Canadian small businesses are the foundation of our...
Yo, Lenny Trees, I'm working with this, I'm working with this cannabis company. I'm trying to release the Ruri pack, you know what I mean? The Ruri runs, like, y'all gotta let me know if it's gas or what. But, like, listen, we working on something. I'm not a smoker myself, but I understand some of y'all like to indulge in, some cannabis from time to time. And, we decided to come up with a nice strain of, an individual named Ruri, it's coming.
His family is full of heavy gang members.
All right, come on, bro.
For gambling. He was also cool with some no-limit members, because of Wu's uncle, G Slim, who was one of the founders of NLMB. He also had...
Chat, this is where I remember watching this and I looked around and I was like, is there a wire in the room? Listen to this. Listen.
Connections to 4CH. You can see pictures of him with, among others, Bump J and other famous 4CH members. He also had many cousins on the side of the enemy. Among others, he was a cousin of Lil Rob from Lamron, who he was later mocking, after he was shot to death by arrow from 051 Young Money. What? He was also a cousin of TYMB Courtney and TYMB Cortez, who killed Tuka from STL.
Did this thing just name the murderers? Nah. This thing is just named the murderers. Say this nigga was shot by arrow from over there, and this nigga was shot by, it said Tuka was killed by, he named the niggas. No way. No way. Yo, chat, I watched about 5 hours of this, and I almost deleted War in Chirac. I'm like, I hope people only watch me for jokes. And it wasn't jokes about people that died. It was jokes about the coonery and just the fuck shit going on. Because this nigga had all the info. This nigga knew everything. Look, watch this.
The fifth way is that someone gets killed through the back doorway due to personal reasons. THF is very well
Yo, he breaking down all type of sets. Let me just get to the killings, bro. Like, no disrespect. All right, come on. What's up with the ads? Chat, it's not. I get ads too. Don't worry about it. Y'all shouldn't get ads because y'all should be subs. All y'all should be subs.
He also had many cousins on the side of the enemy.
Okay, this thing he was counting down.
Among others, he was a.
Could this thing stop? I'm not doing the ad block.
Cousin of Lil Rob from Lamb, just as Lil Durk mentioned in the song No Auto Durk, where he said, Law keeps wanting to get Zoo out of the way. They say he is a chief out here. THF also has a lot of strong allies. They are clicked up with sets, among other things, that Shaq was laying next to that garbage can, smelling like one, to a member from 600. He basically admitted to the murder on Twitter. Melly actually lived in 600's territory while mocking Shaq, yet 600 could not touch him, even though he became the top priority for 600 after killing Shaq. Melly even wrote several times on Twitter that he lived there. He even wrote to Manny from 600 that he lived in their area, and that he went through their area daily, and went home without worries. Melly, who was BD, and who had heavy BD connections, therefore had protection when he lived in the area. But that did not stop 600 from trying to kill him, but they never managed to catch him lacking during that time.
Nah, chat. This nigga know too much details, man. This ain't conspiracy, bro. This nigga got tweets and everything. I don't even know how. This nigga got a tweet from 2012, bro. I think this is where I saw like some King Von tweets on. Look. Alright, like, okay.
Panic. Then C-Day jumped out of the van, and walked calmly to the lying Anthony, and stood over.
Look, yeah, like, listen to this shit. Just listen to this shit.
4 to 5 months after Shaq was killed, both DHF and 600 would score on 051 again. On March 28th, 2012, Lil Chief was caught lacking by Bobo from THF in an alley in the 5000 block of South St. Lawrence Avenue in the Bronzeville neighborhood.
What?
Bobo shot him in the chest several times with a .45 caliber gun. Almost exactly 1 month later, it was 600's turn to score on
This nigga not saying just shot him. He's telling you the caliber of the gun. He telling you how many bullets was. Like, this thing is a fucking pro.
5-1 Young Money, which would later become.
Hold on, chat. I think my pool guy's here, and it might be Ruri. So I just opened up my pool, by the way. So if Ruri show up, you know what time it is. Hold up.
About 4 to 5 months after Shaq was killed, both DHF and 600 would score on 051 again. On March 28, 2012, Lil Chief was caught lacking by Bobo from THF in an alley in the 5000 block of South St. Lawrence Avenue in the Bronzeville neighborhood. Bobo shot him in the chest several times with a .45 caliber gun. Almost exactly 1 month later, it was 600's turn to score on 051 Young Money, which would later become one of Chicago's more famous hits. Antonio Davis, aka Fathead, of the 8000 block of South Eberhard Avenue, was visiting an aunt's home at 70th and Union, when he and his 22-year-old cousin Erica decided to walk to the store. They did not think anything of the light-colored van that slowed as it passed them on Union, despite the hard-eyed stares from the people in the car. But Erica recognized a man in a dark hooded sweatshirt when they encountered him on 69th Street. The one she recognized was L.A. Capone, who was driving the car. The side door on the van opened. D. Rose fired the shots that caused Anthony to fall to the ground, while Erica ran away in panic. Then Streetie jumped out of the van, and walked calmly to the lying Anthony, and stood over him, and shot him several times in the head. There are rumors that Fathead was killed because he walked around and boasted that he was the one who killed Shaq. However, it is unconfirmed information.
Change. To make the most of it, you need an edge. Gold. Available when you need it, how you need it. Not just a hedge, your strategic edge.
I don't need much. I don't need much. I want a lot. When nothing's working, that's when I work harder. That's when I turn to music.
Keep.
Immediately after the murder, both Streetie and L.A. Capone started mocking Fathead and 051 Young Money. For example, Streetie wrote to Erica on Twitter that he saw something she didn't, and other disrespectful comments about Fathead. Anthony, who was a well-loved member from 051, and who also was Montana's brother, made 051 want revenge, quickly. Because Streetie, D. Rose and L.A. Capone basically all admitted to the murder on social media right after, 051 knew right away who to look for. In addition, Erica had even seen L.A. Capone in the car. Streetie, who shot Davis several times in the head, quickly became the top priority for 051, especially for his brother Montana, and for Melly, who was very close to him.
Yo, these niggas were tweeting like, look. This is LA, come on. Yo, this shit took the war in Chirac to a different level, bro. This thing got baby.
After Fathead died, 051 was constantly out looking mainly for Streetie, but also—
Now chat, this part right here, this is where I'm like, how in the fuckity fuck do you know this shit? Just listen.
So L.A. Capone and D. Rose, or any other 600 member to get revenge. A few months after the murder, after Streetie got out, after a robbery charge was set against him, 051 got their chance. 051 made an attempt to set Streetie up. They made him think he was going to meet someone to buy something. What he was going to buy is unknown, but probably either weapons or drugs. When Streetie went to the place to meet the person, Montana, Arrow and Melly were waiting in a corner to ambush Streetie. As soon as they spotted him, they popped out and started shooting at him, but Streetie started running immediately, and managed to get away without any injuries. "8 days after Bob O killed Lil Chief, 051 got revenge when Lil Mick killed Black from THF 46. However, it would take about 4 months before 051 got revenge on 600. On November 1st, 2012, Kato from 051 killed Trix from 600. However, many from 600 thought that Trix was only a bystander, and that he did not belong to 600. Streetie was even mocking tricks on Twitter. A little less than a year later, 051 would score on 600 again. And this time it was one of the biggest scores in Chicago history. September 26, 2013 was the date when L.A. Capone's career and life would come to an end. After Erica had recognized L.A. Capone from the Fathead hit, L.A. became a big target, but also because he was a big profile for 600, and for Chicago in general. Lil Mick, 051 Rockhead and Mako from Met Boys, were waiting outside L.A. Capone's studio. The 17-year-old rapper was later walking out of the studio with a friend, and then walked through an alley near 70th Street and Stony Island Avenue around 6:25 p.m. His friends said that Leonard walked to a corner, looking for their ride, wondering where their ride was at, then heard 4 shots, and Leonard was on the ground. Lil Mick was the one that ran up to LA and shot him from behind, striking him in the lower back and right thigh. Lil Mick, Rockhead and Mako were later all arrested and later convicted of the murder. Rockhead later snitched on Lil Mick, saying that he was the only shooter. About 2 months later, Westbrook, Dre Money and Lil Ant from THF 46 killed the female savage, Big A from 051 Young Money. About 6 months after 051 killed L.A. Capone, 600 along with DHF would get their revenge for L.A. Capone by killing 051's most famous rapper of all time, and the one who put 051 on the map, Lil Mark. The assassination that would later lead to Melly's terrorization of Lil Durk and OTF. Lil Mark, or Mark Campbell who was his real name, was standing at a bus stop at 1:27 p.m. in the 300 block of East 51st Street. Lexville gave 46 the drop on Lil Mark. THF 46 who were already in traffic.
Chat, I just want to know how this nigga know all this shit. It's too much. Too fucking much. How does he know this? But chat, I thought this was y'all was talking about when I said Trap Geek. I didn't know. This is another dude. His name is, I don't even want to say it. His name is Chicago C. Y'all can check him out. But Jesus Christ. I watched this shit and I heard the niggas who died. I heard they were talking to me like, yeah, nah, he got it right. He got it right. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, this is some demonic shit, man. Very demonic. That nigga is telling timestamps, everything at 120. Yo, he said was standing at the bus stop at 127. Boy, how do you know this? I'm good. Anyway, let's get on to that. I gave y'all the option though. I told y'all we could have looked at some other shit. Y'all said y'all wanted to see that. Like, this shit is telling you exactly what happened. It's telling you niggas' last words. Yo, it's just ridiculous. It's just very unsettling, I'll tell you that. All right. Let's try to transition out of it. We're going to try to transition out of it. What was I watching the other day? Can I find this thing? Let me see if I can find it. I was watching this video. Here we go. It's basically like a journey through Kendrick and Drake's sneakness in each other. Whether you're a fan of both or one, I want to know who you think. They never. All right. Anyway, cool. I think it's only interesting because there's like slight subliminals that I believe we've missed. There's very slight subliminals that I believe we missed. Other than that, I think it was good for the sport of hip hop. It's very sad that Kendrick, I don't know what's up with him. Like, I think it's going on. He hasn't dropped an album since 2017, I believe. Am I accurate with that? 2017 is the last time Kendrick dropped an album? What that tells me is that Kendrick his heart really ain't into hip hop like that anymore. Because I don't think it takes 4 years to create any body of work. And when you're absent off the scene in doing features, in doing anything, I gotta think it's either boring or you're disinterested. The last time we heard from Kendrick was pretty much that TD compilation, or was it the soundtrack for like the movie Black Panther? Right? Anyway, y'all can make up your mind on who won. Chat. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I wanted to know what y'all thoughts were. I don't even know if I'll be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to find the actual clip. Will I find the clip? I wanted to find the actual clip. Oh, okay, I think I got it. Hold on. My man Kevin Samuels. I wanted to talk about his statements here, and I want to see what y'all think with it, right? Essentially, he went on a Joe Budden podcast, and he said, yo, Sweetie, or as we call her, Streetie, is a 6. And then he says a few more thoughts, but I'll play his thoughts in full. Then we can talk about it. You let me know if you agree with him or not.
On your ass.
Oh, which one?
The one.
Oh, the one
We called her a 6.
Called her a 6.
He called her a 6.
Called her adjustable.
They was on
I called her an
Sweetie.
adjustable 6.
Oh, I missed the adjustable part.
Adjustable 6. Yeah.
What
But
the
his
hell
rank,
is that?
but no,
What
watch
the
this.
hell?
But he's the same guy that ranks Beyonce at an 8.
Don't stop. Ish, I want to hear what he has to say about
Okay.
calling Sweetie a 6.
An adjustable 6, meaning she can go from cute to pretty. But see, when I judge women, I don't judge them. I judge women by the same metric. This is where people get into the image consulting thing. I look at you, fresh face, no makeup, your natural state. And if you have ever seen her pictures, fresh face, natural state, she's a cute woman who can be pretty.
Yo, I'm a retarded. Jesus Christ, I talked a lot. I hate when I do this because I gotta repeat what I said. So, I hear what Kevin Samuels says. He says she's a 6. But by the way, he's not talking about her look when she's all made up, $1 million dress on, best hairstylist, Tay did her hair. You know what I mean? Like she fucking has, you know what I mean, makeup done all over, you know what I mean? Like got the waist trainers, body contour, all that stuff going, right? He's saying when she wakes up fresh face, he believes she's a 6. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever Googled Sweetie without makeup because, honestly, there's not much times you're going to ever see Sweetie without makeup if you're a fan. Now, if you with her, if you're fucking her, you probably will see her regular, right? And most of these girls, too, right? You know, I think Cardi B is like one of the only few women who actually give you a glimpse of what she looks like when she wakes up. Most of these chicks, they're always made up when you see them. So I Googled it for the first time because he's saying that's where his rating's coming from. Because on face value, and this is for Lipstick Alley, this is for all the feminist people on Twitter who claim I hate women. I'm agree with y'all on this because I know y'all all think Sweetie's a 10. Great. I don't think she's a 10, but she's definitely not a 6 from what I've seen. But I'm going to give Kevin Samuels a chance, you know, because objectively he's saying he's looking at the without makeup pictures. This is the first time I've ever Googled her without makeup. I don't know if that's her. Is that her? Is this Sweetie? Well, I don't like those glasses, and this is only one picture. Let's see if we can find more pictures. Again, women like Sweetie and others who, you know, their looks help propel their career. Like I don't think Cardi B looks help propel her career like a Sweetie. Cardi B's career was propelled by her down-to-earth personality, her ability to be funny. Like, people liked her personality, women, and liked the fact that she could be herself more than they thought she was drop-dead gorgeous. You get me? That's the reason why I think she was okay with saying, I don't care if y'all see me when I just wake up, I ain't brush my teeth, like my hair look a mess. Like, fuck it. Like, y'all are fucking with me for me, which is dope. But somebody like Sweetie is somebody whose career has been advanced because she's a looker. Niggas think she's beautiful, and other women also believe she's beautiful. I don't know if that's her in that picture, but let me try to give Kevin Samuels' point a little bit of, you know, merit. So I'm trying to just like research it. Where can I find other pictures of Sweetie without makeup? This is not Sweetie, is it? What does Sweetie look like? That's not Sweetie. What site is this? Where can I find some? See, like, Cardi's usually barefaced a lot of times. No, that's Sweetie, like, with the shit on. Where can I find Sweetie looking? Is this her regular? Is this Sweetie? I ain't gonna lie to you, yo, makeup is such a fucking, it's a motherfucker so much. Like, I can't even tell y'all if this is Sweetie or not. Is this Sweetie? That's her years ago? There's no makeup here, right? We niggas, we don't even know. And by the way, this ain't about Sweetie because I really don't think she's a 6 at all. A girl took offense to me saying to her, I can't really date or take seriously a girl who constantly wears a lace front. I just can't. I hate lace fronts, by the way. Oh, so somebody spamming it. Hold on. Wait, keep spamming it. Keep spamming it. And basically the girl was saying to me, right? So I said, I don't like that type of shit. I like to be able to see it and you know, experience you in your natural form. And she was pretty much just saying, like, women are allowed to present what they feel their natural form is. So if their natural form is with makeup, that's what their natural form is. If their natural form is with the lace front, that's what. And I'm like, yo, no, like, we're like a fucked up world where like you could just create. You essentially could use makeup, fake hair to create a look, and that's cool. I'm not hating on it all the time, but they only want to be judged by that all the time. Hold on, let me see if I could. Yo, keep spamming that link. Keep spamming that link. Grant, keep spamming it. Okay, I got it. Cool, I got it. Here we go. So this is Streetie without, this is natural Streetie. Let's see.
I'm a country boy. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Okay.
Beauty secrets. And today
is this yo slow-mo? Thank you for the sub. By the way, thank all y'all for the subs. Hey, please, I don't want to hear y'all complain about ads. Listen, Twitch got ads running on this channel like a motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna tell all y'all, just sub, and you don't even need to pay to sub. Just use your fucking Amazon Prime thing. Just use it, become a sub. Hey, Twitch got their own shit to do. They gonna run ads, okay? I'm sorry. Am I looking at the right one? Streetie no makeup? Yeah, I put it up. That's not Streetie without makeup. Is that Streetie without makeup? Because I'm looking at this, she got fake hair, fake eyelashes, and look like she got makeup on. I could be wrong.
I'm going to walk you through my skincare routine.
Now, granted, I think Streetie's like a 9. 8.5, 9. 9. Let's give her a 9. I think she's a 9. No? You think Streetie's... all right. Granted, I don't like her personality. This whole, like, talking shit to niggas when you're leeching off of them, that's just disgusting to... Like, that's one of those things that turns me off of attractive women. I hate when women who use men be talking mad shit. Like, yo, have an appreciation for the nigga who you're using, bro. So, yeah, I don't really fuck with her personality. But just look-wise, she's not ugly. Somebody said she's pipeable, but she's not a 9. Why do y'all think she's... Okay, she's above an 8. If you rate Streetie below an 8, I'm thinking you're hating. I'm thinking you're using the Quavo thing a little bit. She looks good. I just think her personality and attitude is trash. She's a 7? Yo, the whole chat is saying she's a 7. Wow.
And I didn't know I was washing my face with
Wait. Is she like wiping off the makeup? Hold on. Let me see.
me to get like a hot rag and put it on my face. So then when I went to go visit my mom, she was like...
Bruh, I'm such a guy, I don't even know if she got makeup on her if she doesn't. Because ain't these lashes right here? Chat. How really thinking this up? Aren't these lashes right here? Look, these are lashes. That's not her natural lashes. Well, if this is her without makeup, I still think she looks good. She's not a 6. Like, Kevin, you tweaking. I'll continue to listen to Kevin, though.
But I don't think she's ever going to be considered to be beautiful or gorgeous. That does not mean she's bad. But there has to be a...
But what if she's already...
Yo, Kevin's an old school nigga, and that's why we call him the Godfather, because we got to update him from time to time. Let me tell you this. Yo, I think 80% of niggas is taking a Streetie over Halle Berry. Halle Berry don't got no motherfucking ass. You need a big fucking ass to attract some niggas these days. You need a plump BBL to get a fucking, like, trust me. Like, Kevin is, like, he started naming hoes, or let me not call them hoes. He started naming people. I have to bring that back, right? He started naming people that I'm like, bruh. In 2021, If them chicks got a flat back, them chicks ain't getting no niggas, bruh.
Already considered beautiful and gorgeous.
But he sang strip away all
I always got a handout. My brother said be a stand-up nigga and stand 10 toes.
Oh my God, this is somebody's YouTube video, I think. Do y'all know the timestamp which he said it in? I don't know.
I don't have.
Do y'all understand what I mean though? Like he started naming people who are beautiful, and like I just think the standards of beauty like in 2021 is a little bit different. He's an old school cat. You know, all respect to him. He's still the, you know what I mean, the godfather of the Hard on Thots movement. You know? But I think his standard of beauty is a little bit different because these days, to keep it real, if you don't got a fat ass, you can't even be above an 8. Like, let's keep it real. If you don't got a fat ass in 2021, you can't even be over an 8. Like, you're like a 7.5 at best. Let's be honest. Some people say, nah, that's not true, Act. Ruby Rose and Jhené Aiko, they're 9s. Y'all consider Ruby Rose and Jhené Aiko 9? Somebody said he was just going off her face. Now, I agree with them on the face thing, except I'm a guy who still rates women on faces at times, but niggas, I know mad niggas who they tell me when I say a girl, like for example, Tinashe. I'm like, yo, Tinashe's so fucking gorgeous, blah, blah. You know what, y'all even tell me this. Y'all in the chat tell me this. Y'all be like, yo, Ack, what do you see in her? She's built like a boy. Then y'all would say the most mediocre chick with a fat ass and y'all call her a 9 or 10. Janae's a 10? Didn't Janae say she don't really shower? Ever since she said that, bruh, I could smell her through the fucking screen. She said it was her sister say don't really shower, and as soon as I heard that shit, I was like, ew. I could smell him through the screen. I don't care how pretty you look, that box still gonna stink. Like, what do y'all rank Cola Ray? Let the Godfather speak. All right. I'm playing directly from a Joe Budden podcast. Let me know where he said that.
That's like a superpower.
Oh, my God. Does anyone have a timestamp? Does he put timestamps on his videos? No? Does anyone in the comment section say it? Does anyone know a timestamp?
Wait, hold up. Ring.
Cooperative, fit, and childless. Is that much to ask for? But that's a huge lift today.
Kev, you can't throw the child.
Yeah,
you can.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But once you reach a certain age,
no, I can throw it in there. I'm gonna tell you why I'm throwing it in there. I'm not gonna back off that because look, there are too many forms of. I'm 52 years old. When I used to go into the grocery store to ask for condoms, they clowned you. We need a price check on condoms because especially where I'm from, they thought they could morally justify it. But now women have access to over 33 forms of birth control before and or after.
Chat, should we just watch it and react, or y'all want me to find a specific time? 36:47, I bet it is. Damn, y'all look good. Motherfucker, y'all look good.
What does it have to do with anything? 2 + 2 is 4. I use a lot of facts, data, statistics that anyone can go look up themselves. And that's what...
By the way, y'all want me to tell you the secret of Kevin Samuels? And I'm surprised he hasn't ran into a woman to counter this. But I know why he won't. Because the women that are attracted to his show are bums. Let's be very clear. There's no Fortune 500 company CEO that's a female calling into his show saying they can't find a man. They can find a man. But it's these chicks who have all type of like isms, like Shorty built like Ben Askren. She got 4 kids. She got 4 baby daddies. She's on public assistance. And in her mind, she needs to date a celebrity. or in her mind, she needs to get a nigga who's making at least 100,000. Those chicks are retarded. Like, only, like, when I listen to the women that call up and show, I'm like, yo, all these hoes is retarded, bro. But really, his whole shtick, which it will never really get undone because smart women don't really need his advice. Homie, let me tell you this. When you're armed with the power of statistics, you could spin any argument in your favor. He's speaking objectively, and he's going with his theory of whatever. He knows all the statistics that's publicly available that's going to match his arguments. If you going to go on this nigga's show and you don't know the statistics of women, black women in a certain age range that are employed versus not employed, the median salary for those, like, you got to know all the shit because he's going to make you look stupid by giving you actual facts. So you might be like, yo, I don't know no girls that's not making a lot of money. Then he going to give you a facts that says, yo, well, the statistics says that's what it is. By the way, Grant, do you really think Ruby's a 4? What's wrong with you? So I really think that the secret sauce for Kevin is that he's more prepared than everybody's talking to, and the people he's talking to are they're less educated than the normal female. He's talking to a bunch of idiots. Why are y'all saying Ruby's at like a 3? Like I think Ruby's at least an 8. This nigga Grant says Ruby looks like Master Splinter, man. All right, chat. Let me play Kevin, and I'm gonna react to it. But I do like his shtick, and the reason why, like, guys, like, I think people who are smart even listen to him, but they won't ever, like, because you could easily break down some of the stuff he's saying and show clear hypocrisies. But at least, because I could. But here's the thing. He's speaking for us men. So whether he's gassing a little bit too much or he seems to be like wilding too much, it's the first time, like, we have on Twitter where all black women, all gay men, and all simp-ass niggas, they all just praise and bow to the feet of women. They're the ones that if an argument happens between a man and a woman, just unilaterally, they're always on the female side. They have no backbone. The male who wants to be accepted in society now has almost neutered himself. Don't stand up for nothing. They allow women to talk to them any type of way. They almost pretty much, like, it's like they have a guilt that they got a balls. It's like that. Like, you ever see some of these Sims on like Twitter? You're like, damn, nigga, like these niggas is moving like they're just mad guilty that they're even born a male. So that's been a thing. What Kevin is doing, he's really finally, like, you know, at least in his communities, making a stronghold for dudes who want to say, the same way how if y'all females could band together and call it feminism, we could band together and say, we not about to take some of that bullshit neither. And while that's not universally accepted, it's accepted within very niche segments, which I think that's where his supportive audience is. So I think that's kind of dope. But I don't know how long it'll last because, you know, the LGBT community, these simp-ass niggas and black women, like, they'll get you the fuck out of here because they always are. Listen, when something happened, they create great slogans. We've never heard a slogan like protect black men. Nigga, it became protect black women, the most unprotected being on this earth. It's not a black man, it's a black woman. Like, all that type of shit. But anyway, let's listen to the Hard on Thots movement Godfather. Here we go.
Bothers them because it's not an argument. It's like, well, We really did. What you know? What the real party is? They pissed because I'm not kissing their ass and telling them what they want to hear.
Indeed.
See, if I was doing what everybody else did, they'd make me a multi-millionaire. I don't need it.
Well, no. Let me give you one more reason they pissed too. Now, hold on. Let me give it to you. Your Streetie take. They was on your ass.
Oh, which one?
Which one?
The one.
The one
we called her a six.
Called her a six.
He called her a six.
Called her adjustable.
They was on your.
I called her an adjustable six.
I missed the adjustable part.
Adjustable six. Yeah.
But his rank. But no. Watch this. But he's the same guy that ranks Beyonce at an 8.
Don't stop. Ish. I want to hear what he has to say about calling Sweetie a 6.
An adjustable 6, meaning she can go from cute to pretty. But see, when I judge women, I don't judge them. I judge women by the same metric. This is where people get into the image consulting thing. I look at you, fresh face, no makeup, your natural state. And if you have ever seen her pictures, fresh face, natural state, she's a cute woman who can be pretty. But I don't think she's ever going to be considered to be beautiful or gorgeous. That does not mean she's bad. But there has to be a.
But what if she's already considered beautiful and gorgeal?
But he's saying strip away all of the accessories and you get what you get.
See, if you this is why when I talk about a scale, first off, there are people who hate the whole notion. There's a scale or there's a Eurocentric standard of beauty. I'm like, look, Pam Grier. Go back to the 70s. Pam Grier is an 8.
Yes. Jackie Kennedy.
But she looks good. But the thing is, back then, you would have seen someone like Diane Carroll. She's up in that 9 category. Dorothy Dandridge would have been up around that 10 area.
All right, I don't know who some of these people are. Dorothy who? Dorothy Dandridge? Oh, hell no. Kevin must have Alzheimer's. If she's a 10, get the fuck on out of here, nigga. She a 10? Nigga, Bernice Burgos are better than this chick. Hold up, man. What the fuck is Kevin talking about, bro? This a 10? Nigga, y'all could, if she a 10, I'm picking Ruby Rose. I'm sorry. Let me find some other pictures, because maybe I'm tweaking. Now, I think he's probably talking about like she was a sex icon for her era. Bro, this chick look like Doja Cat. Like, come on, bro. This nigga tweaking. This chick look like a less thick Doja Cat. Is this nigga tweaking? This a 10? I know this nigga ain't saying Sweetie's a 6, but this is a 10. Nah, Grand, don't play. She don't look like no Tinashe. Tinashe look a little bit better. She look like Doja Cat. She look like Doja Cat. I'm trying to see if she got a picture with her ass on the sink or something. Hold up. Oh, hell fucking no. Nigga, Lori Harvey smoked this chick. Nigga, Lori Harvey smokes this chick, bruh. Who y'all want to be with, this chick or Lori Harvey? He said this is a 10. What this nigga talking about? Bro, this chick like a female Swiss Beats. What is he talking about? This chick look like a female Swiss Beats. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hold on, let me go down and see what the ass hitting for. Nigga, they even crop that shit out. Nigga, she had a flatty. Oh, hell no, nigga. Dr. Miami better take a time machine and go find her. Is she grabbing her back or her ass? I can't tell. Hold up. See, she had a nice little beat. Now, let me not gas the surgery too much. He's just talking about her face. Bruh, niggas ain't like, I'm telling you, in 2021, man. right, y'all tell me what y'all prefer. A 10 in the face, but she built like Coyle Ray. Or she a 7 in the face, but her body looked like Lori Harvey. Let's keep it trill now. Y'all want 10 in the face and she look like, oh, y'all must like them Jhené Aiko type chicks. See, I can't really rock with a Jhené Aiko type girl. It's too heavy. Because I'm a little thickums. You feel me? My man boob might be bigger than her shit. That's a joke, y'all. Nah, give me the 7 with the Lori Harvey. Give me the 7 with the Bernice Burgos ass nigga. Nigga, if she a 7 in the face and look like Dream Doll with the body, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. And I see, don't even bring up no Rihanna. Rihanna, I think, like, I've never judged Rihanna objectively on looks. Rihanna's attitude makes her a 10. Now, I don't know if he was talking about with attitude too. Like, when I look at Rihanna, she's a 10 out of 10 straight off attitude. Rihanna's that chick that I think you could kick it with. She's sexy when she gotta be. She's just a real ass chick and she's fun. And I think that pussy fire. That's what I personally believe. Got no proof, but I just think it's fire. Her attitude, she's, you know what I mean? Was she Bayesian? Holy. Holy. That's the whole package. Now, this chick, I don't know, like, I'm only judging the pictures, but nigga said this was a 10. If this was a 10 in 1950s, y'all was down bad, bro. There's weed rollers wifing up batter bitches in this. I'm keeping it 1,000 with y'all. All right, let's keep listening. You know, listen. The Godfather is a little bit, you know, he's a little older. We ain't gonna knock his takes because a lot of times he's kicking out jewels, okay? We might disagree on what he finds is beautiful, but sometimes the message definitely is 100% there. Let's keep it going.
Always going to be levels to this. But what women today are saying is they're all 10s.
And they don't believe that. They don't believe that
but this
themselves.
Is listen, man.
It's PC.
If I because everybody got a platform today, and if on my platform I'm a woman and I got 30 million people that if I say that wall is blue, they're gonna say the wall is blue with me, then what the fuck do it matter what else is happening in the real world, right? Because that's all these kids are doing on the internet.
No, that's not true, though, because then you get into a realism situation versus an idealistic situation. So idealistically, you can say every woman is a 10, every woman is beautiful. But do you really go home and believe that? Because if you believe that, you wouldn't be buying a shitload of makeup every fucking day. You wouldn't be take an hour to get dressed before you leave the house making up your face if you thought you were a 10 already.
Well, and that goes to and that's the point I'm going to make. Because people say, well, you can't say this, that. If that's the case, then walk out of the house.
Exactly.
There you are.
If you think in your heart of hearts that you're a 10,
I like women that wear makeup and dress fly, man. I don't know.
No, we're not even talking about dressing. We're talking about makeup.
But hold on. But guys, makeup has always existed.
It has.
Mm-hmm. Why, when you go back in the 70s, did you see women with minimal makeup? They didn't even have veneers and this and that. That was just their natural state. There's a movie called I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. And what was that? Tracy, what was that one lady's name? Real thin woman.
I know the scene you're talking about.
Yeah,
too.
Keenan Ivory Wayans takes her home from the club. And he's like, well, I got to tell you, I really don't have a 12-inch. She's like, that's okay. My eyes aren't really green. She starts taking her contact off. And it was a joke because she takes her contacts off, a wig off, she takes off a fake buck and everything else. That was a joke in the 90s. Ha ha. No, it ain't a joke. That's what it is today.
That's what it is.
You walk around Atlanta today, and there are men dressed like women who look like women because of the excessive.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, he does have a point about that last thing. And again, you know, when he's speaking, it's not always talking about every person, but he's talking about a good amount. I don't want to name. Y'all might know this particular woman, so I won't do names. I remember. Actually, maybe I should name the person because now y'all gonna make assumptions. Anyway, it was a girl that I was with. And in the morning time, she would make sure she woke up before me, run to the bathroom to do her makeup. Would never, ever be seen without makeup. And I didn't really find it that weird until later on. I wasn't even dealing with her then. But I forgot how I even saw the picture. I saw her without makeup. And when I saw her without makeup, like, her face looked completely different than what I was looking at every time. So, I mean, to his point, like, I do think women these days try to keep that appearance that you see on the gram the whole time. I don't even think they be trying to take the shit off. Like, they don't take the lace fronts off. They keep it on. They just say you don't pull their hair.
Makeup, the colored hair, and all the long fingernails, you're like, okay, this excessive adornment is for who? It ain't for you, or me. It's for them. It's for them. We don't like that. Men have been asking for women to have your natural look, your natural hair, your natural shape, your natural beauty for the longest. But they'll tell you we do it because you like white women or this or that. Men aren't asking for this stuff. Men are not asking people who make middle income to spend $700 on a lace.
I had to confront a lot of women about this. Like, all women I've ever dated, if they're black, I remember one of the girlfriends I had for a long time. She didn't really wear weave all the time, but I told her, I was like, I really prefer you wear natural hair. I appreciate your natural hair. And, you know, she obliged and she did whatever. But I've met women where, like, I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, even if you fucking got a Caesar, you got the Amber Rose, like, your shit is almost damn near bald. Me, I'm going to be comfortable with it. And if I actually find you attractive, like, I'm going to be cool with it. I don't need, like, this extra fake-ass hair. Like, that shit don't feel good. That shit don't feel good, like, when you, like, laying on my fucking bed and you're shedding like a fucking dog. That shit don't feel good when you're clogging on my fucking shower drain with all that fucking fake-ass hair. Like, I don't like that shit. Now, some chicks would be like, they would be like, nah, I ain't with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I would ask them, why do they do it? Like, why do you be wearing all this shit? And the first thing, just like Kevin said, they used to tell me is like, yo, because that's what y'all niggas like. And I'm like, yo, but you're with me. And I'm telling you, I don't like it. I don't like it. Then they'll come up with some other shit. Like, what I finally realized is that Instagram has dampened the self-esteem of so many women. Like, that's the reason why they doing this shit, bro. It ain't for niggas. I'm telling you, niggas don't need half of the shit women are doing. Women are just doing it just to do it. 100%. Like, I'm telling you, like, yo, one of the girlfriends I was with, the longest relationship I've ever been in, man, I loved her at her, like, and by the way, she started rocking her afro sometimes she'll like braid it. Like, I loved it. I love when she was rocking her afro. It's cool. You're not white. I always told a chick, like, yo, if you're gonna be rocking all this Brazilian weave, you tell me to go get a Brazilian chick. Because I'm not a nigga who goes out to get a Corvette when I should go get a Ferrari. I go get the real thing. I don't get the store-bought version. I want the real thing all the time. So if you are gonna be having the hair of a Indian chick, you tell me to go get an Indian chick who grow their damn self. Why the hell do I want a chick who is putting on a facade and using features of another race when the other race organically has it? Why the fuck would I buy a car? Unless maybe I'm just broke. Why the fuck would I buy a car but buy a Chrysler 300 and that comes with a Bentley body kit and call it a Bentley when I could go to the Bentley dealership and get the actual Bentley? I digress.
Front wig.
But in
or
women,
buy $2,000 shoes.
But
Hold on 1 second.
But if you do it, baby. Right. I was going in their defense though, because I talk to a lot of women and they'll say, yeah, you claim y'all like natural this, that, and the third. But no, I like it. What you?
Okay, chat. I'm gonna let this play for a second. The pool guy is asking for my presence, so let me go check out what he got going on.
What pictures you liking on Instagram?
I like it all. So watch this. So I can.
I'm just saying this is their point.
Watch this. Out of all of the women that we know, right? And be honest here. How many of them are getting a ring? You got all these accessories. You got this fat ass. You got all this makeup. Is it really working?
Not my place to say.
Well, what if that's not
It's
their
not
goal?
my place.
And from your own observation.
Oh, I haven't been running around looking for that.
No, but you know people that get married.
I don't know a whole lot.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go back to what you said because this happens all the time. Women will say, "Yeah, you say you don't want one thing, but what are you liking on this?" I am so damn tired of women telling men what we think and what we want.
Instead
We
of
say what we want, and you know why this is?
dismiss
Because
it.
80% of us was raised by women, and we are so used to women leading us, they think they own us.
Yeah.
He's right.
And they don't.
That's true.
We're the only group of men that demur to our women. Go over to Chinatown and see if this shit happens. Go over to the Middle East. Go ask Mohammed or Ahmed what they don't put up with this mess. We put up with it because we have such an irrational, dysfunctional reverence for women in our culture because we have a matriarchy to where they try to make us question our own minds.
It's our fault, though. Would you agree with that? Ultimately, the black man is leaving the household.
I will say that there is. I want to be careful when I say that because that's going to get misused. There are some structural things that happen that, okay, in the 60s, when the Great Society came in, and Lyndon Johnson put in the Great Society, they did not expect to happen what happened. Go read the Moynihan Report and Moynihan Scissors. They did not expect to give government assistance and food stamps to the black community and for women to choose the check over the men. They were actually confused as to why this happened. It was like, wait a minute, we thought we would give this to you for a little bit, and then once you kind of got stable,
It was a temporary
then you
situation.
get back with it. But no, they took the benefit. So is it the man's fault that you were locked out of unions, unable to get equal jobs and things like that? No, it's not their fault. It's your ultimate responsibility that you were not able to provide for a family you have. Yet, you can go look at it yourself. Prior to 1960, 65, we were married at a rate of 80%. Broke, Jim Crow, segregated, lynched, everything else. But we had us a community, we had HBCUs, we had churches, we stuck together. We had black business, we had black buses, this, that. But as soon as it came in, when the women were given a choice, far more chose this over the men. And that's the original quote unquote sin that we have yet to deal with in the black community. That makes black men feel some kind of way, and black women don't like to acknowledge the fact of that.
I have a question for you.
I had two other things.
Okay, but are you taking that statistic of the rate at which black women are marrying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And saying they're unable to marry versus the modern woman today maybe just not viewing marriage the way she was brought up to view it?
1 out of 4, 26% of black women were married. The next lowest rate is 54% were white women. Still double. Still double.
And if that was your mantra that marriage is not as important, you wouldn't put the stipulation that I can only submit to a man that makes a certain dollar amount. So you're open to marriage when a man makes a certain dollar amount, but if he falls beneath that threshold, you're closed off to marriage.
But that's only in the black community.
That's us.
It's only for
That's
black
us.
men.
That's us.
Because not only let's go ahead and go all the way in since we're going there.
That's us.
The stipulation is a black man has to be a superhero.
Yep.
You got to be able to provide 4 or 5 times the rate of what any other man would provide, and you got to be a sexual professional. See, if you don't have all those things, you're not high value. You're not quality. And that's what my show is kind of showing. It's let women say what's on their mind.
Mm-hmm. He does. He asks a
I'll
series
just
of
let
questions.
you say what's on your
and
mind.
they answer them. And then, based on your answers, he assesses the data that you've given him via his questions.
I don't know why they'd fall for some of them questions.
Because they're speaking. Because they don't see it.
If you've ever seen them.
No. But again, before they get tripped up, they think they hold some. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna teach him. Ma'am, blah blah blah. Ma'am, he don't. And to all the people that says he's harsh and brash, I've seen enough of them where he starts off the interview mild mannered, respectful.
I reflect what I get back.
Exact, ma'am, please stop cutting me off. Ma'am, you called my platform to get advice. Let me advise you.
A lot of the things.
And when he says something that they don't want to hear.
Anybody in here over 40?
Yes, me.
Okay.
You like that? I'm still
Go back to when you were 10 years old. I want you to imagine a 20-year-old woman speaking to a 50-year-old man. You wouldn't hear the tone, the way in which I see many 20-year-old women approach a man that's...
People, period.
No. In particular, calling in my show, talking to me like I'm your age. I'm like, well, so there is no... With far too many women, there is no level of credibility a man has where he can't be checked. See, one of the things is what you tend to hear more often than anything else is, why'd you go on his show, girl? If that was me, I'd have cussed him out. See, there's a problem. We've allowed one-way violence in our community for far too long. One-way aggression. See, all these men in this room know that there are lines that we can't cross because fuck this podcast. We're going to have to go handle business outside.
Indeed.
Because there's a low-level threat of violence between our men. Women don't have that. So they can say whatever, do whatever, be as foul as they want to because it's like, so let me get this right. You would have went into that man's place of business and cussed him out as if you could do something.
And
if
they
you decide,
can, with no recourse.
Because they assume, because if you touch me, then I'm going to call somebody, which is who?
The police.
Which is a
white
man.
Yeah.
A man, and it's typically you're not expecting. When you think about who's going to show up, you're not expecting a woman to show up. You're expecting a man to show up, and let's be honest, most are expecting a white man to show up. And I'm like, you got to think of the level of disrespect. All men are asking is for women to be nice and cooperative. That is it. They're not asking for you to be supermodels, IG models. They're just asking, can you just be nice, cooperative, fit, and childless? Is that much to ask for? But that's a huge lift today.
Kev, you can't throw the child.
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But once you reach a certain age,
No, I can throw it in there. I'm gonna tell you why I'm throwing it in there. I'm not gonna back off that because look, there are too many forms of. I'm 52 years old. When I used to go into the grocery store to ask for condoms, they clowned you. We need a price check on condoms because especially where I'm from, they thought they could morally justify it. But now women have access to over 33 forms of birth control before and or after. There are all kind of their adoption, all these things. No child gets born today that a woman did not want to carry. To carry the full term. That's her choice.
I would agree.
So if you choose to have a child without the benefit of marriage, fine. But you accept everything that comes along with it. Because there's enough information out there to show that statistically, a child is not going to be in the best position to have the best outcome this way. Can it happen? Sure. Because flip the script. If men were to get out here and just make babies reckless, they call you something. There's names for them. Yeah. So
that is this conversation right here, Kev, is where I was really on the hook with just wanting to hear more that you had to say. I was watching you with a young woman, and the conversation somehow was just based on, hey, whatever you did, was it best for the child? She was saying she moved to wherever her family was, and it was her family that gave her the advice, and I didn't even really want to move, but she was doing all of that, and you just kept it on, yeah, I hear you, but was that best for the child? And I don't even really think she still was getting nothing you were saying, and for me, I was like, oh, see, this is deep. This is deep. That was deep for me because that's been some of my experience in trying to explain or have the conversation like, hey, I know you looking out for you, but at what point is it okay for me to say it's not about you and not come off like a dick?
I think that we, especially in our community, have normalized the absentee father, right? And so
as a man, as a grown man, you can look at somebody's kid that you know is doing something wrong. You can't say nothing for fear of what their mama gonna say or this or that.
The community is gone. That's true. So we all hear our parents say, yo, when I did something out in the street,
the draw of Kevin Samuels is when he's arguing with these chicks. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He gotta argue with these chicks, man. Look, I bet. I never watched this, but like he kicking some shit that honestly, like a lot of people just scared to say because they'll get canceled. But the greatest thing is when he's arguing with these chicks because he violates. Like, what I mean violates aggressively. The first thing that nigga does, the thing when you argue with women, they start getting loud. You see, when women get loud, as dudes, naturally, we don't get loud. But when we do get loud, to match their loudness, a lot of times, I'm not saying always, they'll get physical. Now, that's another thing you can't match with them. If they hit you and you touch them, you're an abuser. So, like, women know how there's a train of escalation when it comes to arguments. Luckily for Kevin, he's arguing online with these chicks, but he sets the standards immediately. Chick starts over talking him. He literally tells him, "Yo, shut up! This is my platform. Shut the fuck up when I'm speaking." That nigga's militant with the shit. I gotta keep it 100 with you, man. I fuck with it, but let's listen to this.
Are black women still?
No, that's tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night.
Okay.
Hello.
I just had an opinion. Like,
hello. First, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, she got bad.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
What's your rater?
I'm good. Before you come in here with all that, you got to at least say hi. Damn. How old are you?
I'm 25.
What's the problem? Apparently there's one. What's the problem?
What's the problem? I'm 25 with one child. I'm dating a man that's 33 with 2 teenage boys.
Yo, when that nigga heard one child, look at that nigga's face when he heard one child. Like, you can already tell this nigga hates single baby mamas. Look at this. Look when he heard she got one child. Let's look. He looking over here. What? Look.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? I'm 25 with one child. I'm dating a man that's 33 with 2 teenage.
Just look at it. Just look at the look back. Just look at the look back. He don't like them single baby mamas. Fuck that. Look. What's the problem?
I'm 25.
Look. See?
What's the problem?
Whatever.
Apparently there's
Look.
one. What's the problem?
He reading comments. Look.
I'm 25 with one child. I'm dating a man that's 33 with 2 teenage boys. I was listening to how you spoke with the young lady before me about how, she needs to come with these qualifications and what does she has to offer to the table. I feel like I have a lot to offer. I don't feel like it's equal, if you want to say, per se, in a relationship. I feel like we go through a lot of differences, probably because I'm younger and he's older. If you say a lot, to listen to him more. So my opinion is, what advice would you give to somebody that's my age, dating an older man?
The fucking Godfather, man.
Because you did tell her, like, she needs to listen more and say no. So how do you say no to everything when some things don't always equal up? You get what I'm saying? Like, sorry. You get what I'm trying to say? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He said, oh, yeah. So
Are you home by yourself?
Am I home by myself? No, I'm not. With my child.
Huh?
No, with my child. Hmm?
Where's her father?
Her father's not alive. This is a stepfather.
Okay. And how old is your child?
My child is 3.
And you're dating a man that's 33 with 2 teenagers?
Yeah.
This nigga look tight. look at this nigga Kevin. He
See, I
look
was
tight.
differently than most women. Like, I'm taking on a road that I don't mind taking because.
Why do women always lead with the I'm different shit? Y'all are the same. Why? Yo, women would be like, yo, I'm different. What is different than you statistically than the other women that are in the same position as you? There's a bunch of 25-year-old chicks with a kid with a nigga absent as fuck. How the fuck is shit? Like, I hate when women say they're different and don't tell you the difference. What is the difference? Yo, but I'm different. My shit, I'm completely different. Like, I'm different. How are you fucking different?
I watch my mother, and I feel like I'm just like her in ways with taking on responsibility. That's what I have to offer to the table, is being a woman, taking on womanly, motherly role.
This nigga Kevin like, yo, This bit is lost.
So you got it all figured out while you're here.
You got it.
Why am I here?
Yeah, you got it all figured out.
I wouldn't say I have it all figured out because I feel like.
Oh yeah, you just been talking. Every time I start asking questions, you just talk.
I'm gonna keep it real. She a little cute though.
What does this 33-year-old man do for a living?
He owns his own t-shirt company.
Did you go to college?
Did I go to college? I just graduated as a medical assistant. Currently going back to become an RN.
Another goddamn nurse.
What's wrong with being a nurse? I don't think nothing's wrong with being a nurse.
You don't see nothing wrong with being a 25-year-old mama dating a nigga with 2 kids at 33 with a t-shirt company either.
For that one. Now.
Young lady, I don't know why you think you should be under this amount of stress or chaos. That's why I think in the Black community we need therapy more than anything else.
Yo, somebody found a girl.
A whole ball of energy full of answers. I was like 25 with a 3-year-old dating a man with 2 teenagers and a t-shirt company. And your child, what state are you in?
I'm in California.
Okay, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, mommy. Oh,
I picked a 3-year-old up at almost 10 o'clock.
Because my dinner's cooking. I just got off work not too long ago.
Because you are overloaded.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way a 3-year-old should be up at almost 10 o'clock.
I hear you.
So the point is you're living a chaotic life. Let's slow the chaos down. And the question first you got to ask is why?
Kevin, I ask myself all the time.
Well, but you need to sit down with a professional and ask yourself why you chose to be a 22-year-old mother first.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't undo that. But, I mean, I'm trying to be measured, but your daughter is all over the place at 10 o'clock. Well, you can't even have a conversation with an adult without her. Yeah. And you're going to tell me you can take a man with a 33-year-old with 2 teenagers in a t-shirt company here in California? Unless he owns Hanes, I don't know what you plan on doing with that. I mean, I'm trying to be, a t-shirt company. You can't really be serious. And this is I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but seriously, this is who you can see following. That's a question.
Can I see following?
How long you guys been together?
Nah, Kevin trying to fuck. Kevin trying to fuck. Kevin trying to fuck. She cute.
A year and what?
He trying to fuck.
Year and 7 months. Puppy love. Maybe earlier. Puppy love. That's probably, I would say, me and my child's father has been together for 3 years. So no, I don't understand the relationship. I don't know. I don't think I know what love is. I won't say. Love is, like you said to the last one, love is not based on everything because you're right. It won't pay the bills.
Seriously.
Yo, this nigga got these chicks trained to get her to shut the fuck up. All he did was this. Bruh, I be telling y'all, man.
And my child's father has been together for 3 years. So no, I don't understand the relationship. I don't know. I don't think I know what love is. I won't say. You know, love is, like you said to the last.
Look at this shit.
Love is not based on everything. You're right. It won't pay the bills.
Shut up.
Seriously. Tomorrow night I'm going to be talking about Iyanla Vanzant saying that black women are still out of order.
Yeah. Sorry. Because her dinner is almost done. Okay. Which one? That one? No.
Yo, this nigga Kevin low-key a pimp.
But I'm listening.
Uh-huh. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Asking for candy? Is that what kind of candy?
All right, it's a girl. So spontaneous.
Uh-huh. What kind of candy is she asking for?
Wow.
I can't hear you. What'd you say? I said, what kind of candy was she asking for?
About that, my connection did go bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they want to. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, this chick probably got some
hear
fire
what
pussy
you're
too.
saying, but you feel me? I noticed that I did grow in a house where my father wasn't, you know, as rich as he was. But I mean, I feel like people that do find somebody that's not on their level, it's okay to help them too. To me, because I mean, nobody's perfect, like you say. You talk about people who need.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No.
No.
No. So what you feel like is one thing, but you're a 25-year-old mother.
Mm-hmm.
I
Your
think her
child is
neck game
dominating
probably
your home.
wild crazy too.
Okay.
She fire.
To where you can't
Instagram
even
check?
peace
You
at
found it
almost
yet?
10 o'clock at night. Where's her father?
He's around.
Okay. The whole notion is Iyanla Vanzant was saying there are black women out of order, and one thing is they're still out of order, and we need to close our legs. What does that basically mean? A call for sexual discretion.
Trap Mark, I see you, boy.
Meaning, being a mother at your age, you're obviously overwhelmed.
Mommy.
Is this? I mean, this is not. Okay, so the man you're with, the 33 years old with two teenagers. How old is the oldest teen?
They're around 14, 16.
Yeah, man, why?
Why what?
How would you get a man who's got two children when he was 16, when he was like in high school?
That's his past, and I choose not to judge him because.
Well, you should. No. See, and this is what I mean. You want him. You don't want to judge him because you don't want anybody to judge you. Well, we should judge. He was too young to be a father. He runs a T-shirt company.
You shit on that nigga.
Who does he live with?
You said what?
Who does he live with?
By himself.
Okay. Well, if this is the man you choose to be with for a year and 7 months, that's on you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Kevin slick hating. He on some shit like, you giving that good pussy to that nigga? Oh, hell nah. The nigga got a T-shirt company. He's slick hating, I ain't gonna lie. He's slick hating. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Like, yo, that's the Godfather, but he's slick hating on this nigga, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, if I was her nigga, I gotta catch a fade with you, Kevin, because you talking to my woman and you hating on me, nigga. Well, actually, nah, I wouldn't even catch a fade with you because, like, my woman shouldn't even be talking to you. Who are these niggas that allow they chick to be talking to Kevin, bro?
But y'all got 3 kids between you, and I don't know what you're asking me. This is a mess.
That's a mess.
Man, a man with 2 kids at 33. And you mean that?
He's a single parent himself, just like I. That's where we bonded and connected because we're.
So this is the Victim Oppression Olympics?
Oh shit.
No.
You're in LA?
Yeah.
You couldn't find a man who was doing something else why 2 teenagers?
That's something that was
See, the thing is, what I'm trying to get is to an estimation of what you think of yourself.
What do I think of myself?
That's what I'm trying to get to. You allowed yourself to be with the child's father.
Yo, she give me a little Lauren London vibes. Am I
You had a
tweaking?
child young that means.
Chat, she give me a little Lauren London vibes, man. Am I tweaking? By the way, ratchets like this always make bad decisions. Like, you know what I mean? They look good as fuck, but to keep it real, like, pussy got a lot of mileage on it. A lot of mileage. She looked like a store bought like Lauren London, like a store version. She kind of cute, bro. But there's a lot of struggle. You know what I mean? She probably ran through a little bit. Her shit private. Y'all found it? Request her. Does she have an OnlyFans in the bio or no? That's another thing. That's the first thing you got to check with these girls, bro. Or a link tree. She got an OnlyFans or a link tree in her bio. She got a fat ass? She looked like she holding though. The way she just sat on that seat, I could tell when a chick with a fat ass sit down. Even if I'm looking at them in the face. Look like there's a lot of cushion. And don't sleep on them sometimes single moms, they be having the best box. Because for one thing for sure and two things for certain, they could take some dick now. You spit out a baby out that junk, you could take some dick, man.
No child gets born without a woman saying she wants the child to be birthed. Okay, but you weren't married. You know what that's going to do. Then you're dealing with a man who had 2 children in high school.
Humble, what up, bruh?
No little girl grows up and says, this is what I want. I want to be a baby mama and deal with a dude that owns a t-shirt company who had 2 babies in high school.
I hear you.
But do you understand that this is a reflection of how you view yourself?
How would you look at it? If you're on the outside and you say how you feel, like how you're telling me like this is a reflection of what? Is this a bad image from myself because I'm introducing my daughter to a man that has 2 kids, that is being a father figure to her? What is your opinion on that? Because
her father is her father. Okay. Like I said, when you first came through, you already have all the answers. You've been telling this story so much, you don't really need my input. But you've been with him for 1.5 years. To what end? Are you guys getting married?
Nah, Kev hating now.
Yeah, we plan to.
Oh shit.
No.
Okay.
No,
there you go, Neon Ninja.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. If he wanted to marry you, he would have married you by now.
No, I hear you.
Nah. Kev hating. Time out. Ain't no nigga marrying no chick after 1.5 years. Are you dumb? I'm not marrying no chick like before 4 years. First, I'm not marrying no chick, period. I don't even believe in marriage. Nigga, you catch me, if you hear a headline, I'm getting married, bro, I've been abducted, bro. Like, they've confiscated my brain and they've brainwashed me, bro. I'm not getting married. I ain't into that shit. Marriage ain't for niggas. So that's personally why I'm not getting married. Like, I could do some other shit, and you could call what we do marriage, but the shit that I'm gonna do won't be governed by the United States government, won't be governed by family court. Nah, I ain't with all that shit. We could do some other shit. But marriage, that ain't for me. It ain't for dudes. I just negotiated a podcast deal for 6 months. You think, and I had to make sure I got everything that was in my benefit. You think I'm about to go and sign a contract to get married to a chick where all the terms are to fuck you up? Hell no. Fuck no. And don't tell me prenup, because the prenup could get thrown out. First of all, listen, I got to rewrite the whole contract. I'm not adding no prenup to it to amend it. No, that's a bad contract. Marriage is a bad contract. I ain't into that. But Kev is low-key hating. He's like, if he was going to get married to you after 1.5 years, he would have done it. Kev, you tweak it. Kev want this pussy. 100% Kev is trying to fuck her.
Me too.
Excuse me?
I
What you
said
say?
I asked too why he didn't marry me because I do have qualifications too, and like you said,
Because he doesn't have to.
huh?
Because he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to marry me.
No. No.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. He doesn't have to marry you. Your connection is doing something else again.
Hey, radio said, yo, Act. Who, there's nothing wrong with marriage. There ain't nothing right with it neither, bro. There's nothing right with marriage. You tell me why you need to get married. First of all, marriage is not for two people that don't make the same amount of money. 100%. That's already off the bat. If y'all in different tax brackets, marriage ain't for y'all, right? If y'all in the same tax brackets, there are some benefits, but then when you think about the possible downside, if this shit ends and 70% damn near of marriages are ending, like 70% of marriages are ending in divorce. So why the fuck? So now when getting into marriage, you got to be thinking about possibly getting out. Why the fuck would you get married? Like, what's the benefits of getting married? By the way, I'm down for if I might meet a real chick that I really fuck with, like we gonna hold it down. Oh, I throw her the biggest ceremony. Like she could call that a wedding if she wants. She want a big ass rock to flex on the bum bitches she hang with, because you know every good woman always hang with a bunch of bum bitches talking shit about you to her to hope that she leaves you, right? Obviously. She could get a ceremony. We just ain't gonna do no paperwork. I rock the tuxedo and everything. We ain't doing the paperwork. I ain't gonna hold you.
He doesn't have to marry you. He doesn't have to marry you. He doesn't have to marry you. You'll stay around for a year and almost 2 years. Why does he have to marry you? Your audio's not on. I don't know. So, this is what I say. If you can hear me, there's no nobility in poverty. There's no reason to sit around and be making these struggles. Like, well, I'm a single parent. He's a single parent, so we can just be over as single parents together. No. For those of you who are listening, she said that they've been together for 1 year and 7 months. There's no future there. And the sad part is I'm listening to a 3-year-old who's up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, well, what do I do? Stop digging. And I'm trying to actually have an honest conversation, but
anyway, there was another one where he was violating this chick, man. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Kevin. Wait, let me see if I can find it. He was violating this chick. Damn, he uploads pretty frequently. I'm trying to find a joint. He told the chick she was built like a smart car. Like a double-door fridge. And the chick was just actually sitting there and like taking it. I was like, what the fuck? I can't find it. Hold on. I'm gonna just Google Kevin Samuels savage moments. Nah, not the Emmitt Smith one. He did some other shit.
5'5".
Oh, this,
How tall are you? I am 5'5". You know what's coming next? Dress size?
I wear 22. Yeah, I'm juicy. I already know that.
That's not the word I would use.
She said Jesus.
Maybe even older women, as to how to lock down a high value man. You know, you're getting 5,000 plus people watching you, asking these questions. What would be one of the biggest takeaway tips you could give to women in the current dating marketplace to lock down a high value guy?
Stop. Because only 10% of you gonna get it. I'm sorry. Look, look.
Yo, chat. Yo, recommend me some funny videos
I'll
about this
give
nigga.
you a quick synopsis. I'm 42 years old. Last year I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah, you
That was
are.
last year.
Yeah, you are.
Last year, this year I weighed 165.
No, ma'am. I said you're finished. You're finished.
I'm done.
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because I'm 42.
See, it's the age and the weight, and then if you have any children.
So my kids are.
Okay, ma'am. I don't need to.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
The more you get set in your ways, book
Oh,
a
this
session because
one,
I
I
don't want to
remember
do
this
this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean.
Chat. Everyone's seen this. Name me some funny ones, bro. DJ Adam, thank you for the sub, bro. This is just the funny shit.
I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you. And I'm telling you, got a big dick?
Whoa.
Huh? You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no
Yo.
Brian Jeremy.
No.
Yo, time out, bro.
I'm not supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you. And I'm telling you, got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Brian Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I just said it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You a fat dude.
Oh shit. Yo, which one was that? I want to watch that one. Which one was that? This thing is violating the nigga. He said you don't have a big dick, you have a big wallet, and you a fat dude. Holy. Holy. How do I find that shit? We really went down this rabbit hole just because, like, I disagree with them on the Streetie being a sick shit, but this thing is pure comedy. Somebody say you hate this. Wait, you think Kevin is gay? Why y'all think Kevin gay? Hey, if y'all got if y'all part of the 6.5-inch gang, bro, y'all could claim that y'all got a big joint, bro. It's a 20-year virgin video. Hold on, Kevin Samuels, 20-year virgin. Let me hear this. Holy. Yo, I don't really watch him like that often. So I be seeing the moments. I just be watching like the hilarious shits. Wait. Why can't I find this on Kevin's channel? Maybe I can find a link in. Fuck. Don't reaction channels put like the links to videos they react to? Yo, somebody send me that video. This thing is only good when he's violating people, bro. Send me a link to that video.
You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you.
That nigga's even sus for that answer. You say, yo, you got a big dick. That nigga said, yo, I ain't no Ron. Look, if a nigga comes to your mind when a nigga asks you if you got a big dick, first of all, there's so many things wrong about it. A nigga asking you got a big dick already sus. You thinking of another man's dick and saying it ain't like that, that's sus. Like, yo, there's mad sus shit going on here.
You had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Kev look a little sus right here, cause like, yo, you can't be the turtleneck asking niggas, you know what I mean, if they got a big dick.
Dick? I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
Vicious. All right. That's enough Kevin Samuels for today. Oh, somebody sent me the link. Moderation, that's your name? Sasuke? Oh, okay. I found it. It was right here. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
To the internet. It was just an extension of how human beings interacted and communicated. But with the smartphone, the entire game changed. So now people actually have a mobile computer at their fingertips. And one of the biggest things that happened was
you meant hour and 30 minutes
for women in the church bus.
I was Bluetooth.
Church playground. You're in college.
Yes.
What are you studying?
Public health right now. I switched from CIS, but
okay.
In May,
are you on campus or off campus? Are you living on campus or off campus?
Off.
Are you involved in any fraternities, student organizations, anything?
No.
All right. So you just go to school to get the utility of school done.
Yes.
Do you have any friends? Male friends?
No.
All right.
No.
All right. So you're a loner.
Yeah, basically.
All right. What about the professional? What about start school number one? Whatever your degree path is, start getting involved in whatever association they have around there. You got to interact with people.
Yeah.
All that backstory is just preamble. You got to get involved with people. How often are you going to class? How many days a week?
I go around 3.
And do you sit by yourself?
I mean, I sit in class, but like, I don't know, the military background it's kind of hard to.
I don't want to hear how hard shit is. You ain't been to war. Do you go to class and do you sit by yourself?
I sit with everyone else, but I don't really
talk to anybody.
No.
Why?
I'm uncomfortable.
I don't give a fuck about your feelings. These are first world problems. You're uncomfortable. You said your father passed, right?
Yes, that too.
Okay, so you think your father be proud to hear his son say, I can't even talk to nobody?
No.
Fuck you talking about? What's uncomfortable about opening your mouth and saying, hey, how you doing?
Lack of social skills.
Okay, and how's that supposed to change?
Interacting. You're right.
So how's this problem supposed to get fixed? The problem is you.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, you want it easy. That's why so many of you young guys you want it easy. You want to be instant. You want to be Instagram rich, or overnight famous. Or you want it easy. You want to put in 40 hours a week, but you want to make $250,000 a year. You want a beautiful woman, bitch. You want her to come and approach you. Man, you're in college where a lot of guys are having to dig ditches and clean toilets for a living. And you complaining about being in an air-conditioned room talking to people?
I mean, nah, girls are I'm not ugly. I'm good looking. I'm in. Yeah.
It ain't about them. It's about you. You the one that said it's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
So
I
you
just like
graduate and you go out into the work world. You go work with people. You're not gonna talk to anybody. You'll do what? You'll be at the entry level and work the entry level job forever because you can't go to leadership or management if you can't deal with people. Right?
Yes.
So at what point do you plan on growing up?
I'm leaving for the military, so hopefully, that'll help me out more.
Okay, so you're quitting college?
I mean, I got like a year left after this year, but I'm gonna go ahead and enlist in around June. I'm leaving.
That might not be a bad move, man. Because to me, I haven't heard any problems yet. Talking about, I hear a lot of you guys talk about you're socially awkward and all this other stuff, but you have all these opportunities. What are you afraid is gonna happen when you lean over to somebody in the classroom and say, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Keith," and what do you think's gonna happen?
Something good, I guess. I don't know. Something good.
No, I said, what do you think would happen?
Rejection, I guess. I don't know.
You don't know. What's the fear? They're going to reject you just saying hello to them?
The social awkwardness, that's what I fear. Is like, I haven't really socialized that much in a regular setting. So it's like, I lack that. So it's kind of hard for me.
Okay, again, you're saying the same thing. I'm telling you, so what? You don't know there was a time when you didn't know how to walk. You didn't know how to ride a bike. What are you going to do about it? I don't care that it's hard. I don't care that it makes you uncomfortable. You're a man. Are you only going to do things that are comfortable or easy?
No.
Yeah, it sounds like the military is not a bad bet for you because what I'm hearing is noodleback. I'm hearing a guy who's never been forced to do anything in his life.
Yeah, I come from a wealthier background, so I'm not like struggling for. So yeah.
When was the last time you had a fight?
Military school. I fought a lot.
How long ago was that? I don't know you.
I'm 21 right now, so I graduated at 18, around like 17, 16. I was always the smallest dude though, so yeah. I lost some. I won.
Okay. You've given yourself convenient excuses of social awkwardness and all. You've made it to where this is acceptable. It's not acceptable. You know what you need to do. You know you need to try, and you're not trying. You to grow up. You to grow up to be a man that you know you need to be. But you come from a wealthier background.
I guess it's lack of direction.
Lack of direction,
Yeah.
What the hell? What do you think? What do you think life is for men? You think we all of us walk around with people telling us, "Hey man, breathe, walk, Say hi to her. Grab a juice. Take a shit. Don't forget to breathe. No lack of direction. You're not a baby. You're 21 years old. You're making a bunch of excuses.
You're right.
And the problem is you have never had to really fight. Coming from a wealthier background, you haven't had to really miss any meal. You haven't really had any struggles in life.
I struggle.
No. You may have had loss, but you have not had struggle. First world problems. You got first world problems. But guess what? You've already signed up. You've already signed the papers for the military.
I sign on next Thursday to leave out.
Yeah, the shit's gonna get real quick. Won't be no more of this bullshit right here. Hope you tell your drill sergeant, I'm socially awkward.
I just want to get to violation, people.
Oh, shit's gonna get real quick. I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing that you're gonna come back to this conversation and be like, God damn, I was really on some bullshit.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, man. I got more people.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, later, man.
All right.
Yeah, see, what we're hearing is a lot of this stuff, guys are just starting and stomping. 3 more. Jay, what's up, JJ? What's up?
The fuck?
It's easier to call
give me a
and
wrong
talk to
time
somebody
stamp.
who's not on a date. That's what you said. I said, when's the last time you asked a woman on a date? You said never. So how are you getting bad energy from women if you said, I don't think you need to ask them on a date. Shit, you 20 years old. Tell me about when you were 16, 18, and why you didn't approach a woman. You don't get choosing signals.
All right.
No, I'm not afraid of rejection.
Really?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
Really? So why haven't you done it? 300 becoming pre-select. Because I knew plenty of dudes that, and we'll get the numbers. It just shows you how. That just shows you that would do you more good. You ever have a mom and opinion is.
I'm arguing about. Not arguing, but that's not why I'm stating my position.
All right, man. All right. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with my internet. My internet's like, it's acting up. It's like really, it's not like stable right now. I don't know if I should just like